Pranam everyone beta. Let us see how we are going to solve these questions. Let us quickly remind ourselves. So beta ji, herein what we are seeing, this is a X-ray, looks to be a small baby, and an important thing in this X-ray is we are seeing that there is some tube type of thing, that what is the art of solving the image based questions, which is arrested here in the upper part. And the very interesting finding what we are seeing in this is there is no gas shadow seen in the abdomen. So Akila, as you rightly mentioned, this is a case of esophageal atresia because this X-ray, yes everyone, you have seen this X-ray number of times, and it's really an honor for me to congratulate all of you that you would be able to identify this particular pathology in the X-ray. Very good. So looks to be esophageal atresia. Now let us take a look at the options. Right? So the given option says that type C is the commonest type for this pathology out of various 5 types. Yes, reason for gasless abdomen is non-communication of trachea with the lower esophagus. That means why we are not able to see gas in the abdomen is because the trachea is not connected with the lower esophagus. Whether the statement is true or not, let's see. Stomach is falsely absent in this pathology. Yes, actually stomach is present, but when we are looking at the X-ray, because we are not able to see any gas in the stomach, we feel that stomach is falsely absent. So this is also a true statement. That means the first 3 statements looks to be true. Ideally, this pathology should be surgically treated as early as possible after birth. Okay, so this also looks to be a true statement. Type C is the commonest type. Yes, reason for gasless abdomen is non-communication of trachea with the lower esophagus. Stomach is falsely absent, and ideally this pathology should be surgically treated as early as possible after birth. So basically all the 4 options to me looks to be absolutely correct. Let me just read the question first before I mark the answer. Let me read the last line of the question beta. What is the correct statement? So we have to identify what is the correct statement. You are the resident doctor posted in OBG department. You have taken the delivery of a full-term baby. The baby is frothing saliva from the mouth. X-ray shows gasless abdomen as seen in the image. Okay, let us quickly take a look. Let's take a look what is this esophageal atresia all about. The commonest type of esophageal atresia is something like this, what we are seeing here, where the upper esophagus is blind and the lower esophagus is connected to the trachea. Okay, actually speaking beta, there are 5 types of esophageal atresia as you can see. Type 1, when both upper and lower ends of esophagus are blind and there is no connection with the trachea. Type 2, where the upper esophagus is connected to the trachea while the lower esophagus is blind. Type 3, which is the most common type, where the upper esophagus is blind and the lower esophagus is connected to the trachea. Type 4, when both upper and lower esophagus are connected to trachea. And type 5 is not esophageal atresia. Actually, it is just a fistula. Just an isolated tracheoesophageal fistula. That is also a H type, or you can say a type E type of esophageal atresia, right? So now, one thing in the given image, when we will be seeing gas in the stomach, gas from the mouth can go into the stomach through the esophagus if the entire esophagus is patent, right? Or if the entire esophagus is not patent, but if there is any connection of trachea with the lower esophagus, then the tracheal gas can go into the lower esophagus and into the stomach. तो बेटा जी ध्यान रखना है, हमें पेट में गैस कब दिखेगी? या तो ईसोफेगस का पूरा रास्ता ठीक ठाक है, तो जो अपन मुंह से हवा ले रहे हैं वो स्टमक में जाएगी. अगर बाई चांस ईसोफेगस का रास्ता पेटेंट नहीं है, तो जो ट्रेकिया में हवा जा रही है, अगर ट्रेकिया का कोई भी रिश्ता नीचे वाले ईसोफेगस के साथ है, तो ट्रेकिया की हवा नीचे वाले ईसोफेगस से स्टमक में जाएगी. राइट? ओके बेटा. नाउ इन द गिवन टाइप्स, दिस पर्टिकुलर टाइप, there is no connection of the lower esophagus, no connection of the lower esophagus. That means in type 1 and type 2, we will not be seeing gas in the stomach, and in these type we can say that stomach is falsely absent. And that is why beta, what we are seeing this image, we are not able to see any gas in the stomach or in the abdomen. So type 1, type 2 esophageal atresia, there will be gasless abdomen. But if you look at the other types, beta G, type 3, type 4 and type 5, so abhi gas will be there in the stomach, gas will be there in the stomach, and gas will be there inside the stomach. Okay, right. Okay. Ishmeet beta, there is a difference in majority of the questions, right? There are different questions, except 4 or 5 questions would be the same, right? Okay. So now, what is the correct statement for this except? Okay. So he is asking, what is except. Type C is the commonest type. Absolutely true. Reason for gasless, non-connection of trachea with the lower esophagus. Yes. Stomach is falsely absent. Yes. Ideally, this pathology should be repaired surgically treated as early as possible. Yes, this is also correct. That means if all the 4 options are correct, then we have to just try to find out some words which may make one of the option a little incorrect. For example, out of these given option, if I focus on this, should be treated as early as possible after birth. Generally, we repair this pathology at day 1 or day 2 of life only. Okay, so this statement also holds true. But if I have to rule out any one option, then it is not immediately. It is not that the baby is born and we take the baby to the operation theater. We might have to wait for a day or maybe 2 days or sometimes 3 to 4 days, and then we take, right? So better answer out of these would be D, right? Okay. All baby, right? So let's take a look what all options are given by the examiner. Which is the best we have to identify? Video capsule, CECT, technetium and barium meal. So all of you are absolutely correct. The correct answer goes in favor of technetium pertechnetate scan. Perfect. Very good. Right, beta? तो ध्यान रखेंगे कि Meikles is going to be a hot topic for our upcoming exam. And as I always say, that you all have been great fighters. You all have successfully completed your graduation despite fighting out all the challenges you have fought with climate, education, language, and the weather, right? Climate, weather, education, language, food. So when you can fight out with those challenges, now we are just left with 37 days beta, right? Just keep reminding yourself of the challenges, what you have fought in your 6 years. Just 37 days to go. And all those pains what you have taken, all those will be rewarded when you will be wearing that prestigious white coat and the stethoscope in the hospitals in April 2024. And take my words, beta, if we keep on believing in ourselves, right? We are braver than what we think. We are more talented than what we know about us. And we are capable of doing much, much, much more than what we can imagine. That means nobody on this earth has the power to stop you from cracking a big, big score in the upcoming FMG exam. Just keep on believing in yourself. अपने ऊपर बेटा पूरा विश्वास रख के रोज निरंतर मेहनत करते रहो. जो 6 साल अपन ने चैलेंजेस से फाइट किया ना बेटा, क्यों फाइट किया? क्योंकि हमने कुछ सपने देखे और उन सपनों को साकार करने का वक्त आ गया बेटा.